Hi dear students, welcome to our channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, we are discussing about functions. We are in the second video. In last video also, we already done that. Let us have a discussion. The first question here. F of x equal to 2x minus 3 divided by 3x minus 2. So here some logic is there. Trick I am going to apply. F of x is equal to ax minus b divided by bx minus a. Whenever the function is in this form, then fn of x is equal to x if n is even, f of x when n is odd. Here I will prove anyway, but I am going to tell that shortcut formula, short trick. Dear students, you remember just I am going to verify for you. In place of 1 I am taking it is odd number only, no? Whether it is coming or not, we will check it. F1 of x is equal to n is equal to 1. That means same function only. Better to take even number f2 of x. That means what according to that? F circle f of x only, no? So that means f of x. In the examination, by the time factor, you can proceed this one, but for your understanding purpose, I am explaining, dear students. So 2 into f of x minus 3 divided by 3 into f of x minus 2. That is equal to 2 times of 2x minus 3 by 3x minus 2 minus 3 by 3 times of 2x minus 3 by 3x minus 2 minus 2. Now we will verify, we will simplify, multiplying by 2 with the numerator, 2x minus 6 minus 9x plus 6 divided by 6x minus 9 minus 6x plus 4 plus 6 minus 6 minus 6x plus 6x get cancelled. 4x minus 9x minus 5x by minus 5. So which is equal to x. N is equal to 2 is even number, no? F2 of x. Whenever it is even number, it comes as x. So according to our question, similarly, F32 of x. 32 is even number or odd number? Even number. So what is our answer? X. I hope you understand, dear students. Yeah, we'll move to another question here. The domain of real valued function f of x equal to root over cos of sin x plus cos inverse of 1 plus x square by 2x. So in that, cos of sin x is defined, is always greater than 0 for sin x belongs to close to minus 1 comma 1. We know that. And anyway, in place of sin x substitute minus 1, cos minus 1 and cos 1 also will be acceptable. Now, cos inverse of this value, minus 1 is less than or equal to 1 plus x square by 2x is less than or equal to plus 1. So first if we equate these two, 0 is less than or equal to 1 plus x square by 2x. 0 is less than or equal to x plus 1 whole square by 2x. 0 is less than or equal to x plus 1 whole square. So 0 is less than or equal to x plus 1. So x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, x is greater than or equal to minus 1. That means minus 1 is less than or equal to x. It satisfies for. If we take these two, 1 plus x squared by 2x minus 1 is less than or equal to 0. So what comes 1 plus x squared minus 2x by 2x is less than or equal to 0. 1 minus x squared is less than 0. So 1 minus x is less than or equal to 0. 1 is less than or equal to x. So that means x is equal to minus 1, x is equal to, sorry, here plus 1, here minus 1. The values it satisfies. Why? Because according to the options, here closed interval is not there. So first option not there, minus 1, 0 is there. This is also not our answer. Domain is there. Or minus of these two values means this is also not correct answer. So in flower brackets is given minus 1 and plus 1. So we can expect the answer in the minus 1 and plus 1. So domain of this real valued function is minus 1 and plus 1. I hope you understand. We'll move on to another set of questions. Yeah, I'll write another set of questions. Wherever possibilities are there, I will give shortcut formulas to your students. So the domain of the real valued function, f of x equal to cube root of x minus 2 by 2x square minus 7x plus 5 plus log x square minus x plus 2 is, so options, open interval of minus infinity to minus 1 union 2 to 5 by 2, open interval again 5 by 2 to infinity. This is the first option. Second option, or minus 1 comma 5 by 2. Third option, minus infinity to minus 1 union 2 to infinity. Fourth option, open 1 minus 1 comma 2. So another question here. F is the real valued function, satisfying the relation f of 3x plus 1 by 2x is equal to 9x square plus 1 by 4x square. If f of x plus 1 by x equal to 1, then x is equal to, so options, plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 6. These are the options they provided. So any guessing answers? First thing, f of x equal to x minus 2 by this value whole power 1 by 3 will come. Anyway, it is in the form of f of x by g of x. This value is defined 2x square minus 7x plus 5 should not be equal to 0. Okay. So factorization we can do that. 2x square minus 5x minus 2x plus 5 is not equal to 0. So, very sorry. Better to take like this. 2x if we take common, x minus 1 minus 5 take common, so not equal to 0. 2x minus 5 into x minus 1 is not equal to 0. So x is not equal to 1 comma x is not equal to 5 by 2. Okay. At x is equal to 1 comma 5 by 2, the function cannot be defined. This one. Now and log x square minus x plus 2 is defined when x square minus x plus 2 is greater than 0. Log f of x is defined. Yeah, Asita Kel, thank you for joining. Razu Parveen, thank you for joining. If possible, you can share to your friends also. Whoever it is required, we can utilize for them. Please share to needy students and like this video, it reaches more students. So factorization, if you do that, x square minus 2x plus x. So I think it is factorization minus x minus x square minus x plus 2. Factorization. Once I want to check that function x square minus x minus 2, dear students. Here it is a minus 2. I'm very sorry. That's why factorization not possible means how it will be. So minus 2x minus x minus 2 is greater than 0. X into x minus 2 plus 1 into x minus 2 is greater than 0. Now x plus 1 into x minus 2 is greater than 0. That means x is less than minus 1 or x is greater than 2. This value will come. We know that. So can you say cheat code for the eamcet? Mr. Razu Praveen, exactly I don't know about cheat codes. Because in Vedanta and all, they are telling in Vedanta or in other channels, but exactly I don't know. That is the reason I am not going for that. I hope you understand. But I will explain only concepts and whichever is previous questions like this. You can understand, dear students, I hope. Yeah. Now you can draw the real number line minus infinity to plus infinity. X is less than minus 1 means minus 1 will be here, minus 1 to infinity. X is greater than 2, 2 will be here, 2 to infinity. In that, 5 by 2 is more than 2, no? So 5 by 2 here. 5 by 2 is not there. So other than 5 by 2. And 1 also not there. 1 value will be here. So what is the common in this? So in this common interval, minus infinity to minus 1 we are getting. And anyway 1 is not there. So 2 to 5 by 2 union 2 to 5 by 2 union 5 by 2 to infinity. In this interval only the given function is defined. It is there in the first option, dear students. Okay, everyone understand that? Why sir you are not taking this one? Here x minus 2 is greater than 0. So that is the reason we are taking greater than 2 values. Okay, now come to here. F of 3x plus 1 by 2x is equal to 9x square plus 1 by 4x square. This we can write it as 3x whole square plus 1 by 2x whole square. Is it in the form of a square plus b square? A square plus b square can be written as a plus b whole square minus 2ab only, no? So by using this formula, it will becomes 3x plus 1 by 2x whole square minus 2 into 3x into 1 by 2x. 2 get cancelled, x get cancelled, it will becomes 3x plus 1 by 2x whole square minus 3. This is f of 3x plus 1 by 2x, dear students. But they are asking to find if f of x plus 1 by x value is 1, what happens? Similarly, f of x plus 1 by x is equal to, so wherever 3x plus 1 by 2x is there, replace with this one, x plus 1 by x whole square minus 3. This value is what? Equal to 1. Here it is equal to 1 is given. So minus 3 to this side plus 3. X plus 1 by x whole square. So 4 is equal to x plus 1 x whole square. So plus or minus 2 equal to x plus 1 by x. Okay, dear students. Minus 3 we brought here. They are asking to find x value. Not only given twist here. X plus 1 by x is equal to, suppose if we take plus 2, what happens? X square plus 1 is equal to plus 2x. That will be this side. X square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. X minus 1 whole square equal to 0. X is equal to 1. Suppose if we take another case, minus. X plus 1 by x is equal to minus 2. So x square plus 1 by x is equal to minus 2. X square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So x plus 1 whole square equal to 0. X is equal to minus 1. So from these two we conclude that x is equal to plus or minus 1. It is there in the first option, dear students. Okay, I hope you understand. We'll move on to another question. The next question, if the real valued function f of x equal to sine inverse of x square minus 1 minus 3 times of log 3 power x minus 2 to the base 2. Sorry, base 3 is not defined. Here question you have to understand. Not defined for all x belongs to open minus infinity to closed A union open B to infinity, then 3 power a plus b square is equal to. Question is good question. According to concept wise, it is a good question. 5, 6, 3 and 4. The next question here. The domain of the real valued function the real valued function f of x equal to sine inverse of log of x square by 2 to the base 2 is, so first option, closed minus 2 comma 0 union open 1 comma closed 2. Second option, closed minus 2 comma closed minus 1 union closed 1 comma 2, closed minus 1 comma 0 union closed 1 comma 2, closed 1 comma infinity 2 union minus 2 comma 0. These type of questions we can expect, dear students. Yeah, the next question here. Sine inverse of x square minus 1. Sine inverse x lies between, x value lies between this one, minus 1 and plus 1. Suppose if I take this one, minus 1 bring this side, 1 minus 1 is less than or equal to x square, 0 is less than or equal to x square is greater than or equal to 0. This is always possible. X square is always greater than or equal to 0. Now come here. X square minus 1 is less than or equal to 1, x square minus 2 is less than or equal to 0, x square minus root 2 whole square is less than or equal to 0. So x square, we can write it down like this now, x plus a plus b into a minus b form, x plus root 2 into x minus root 2 less than or equal to 0. That implies that here x lies between plus root 2 minus root 2. This is one value. Now log function, it is defined logarithm of 3 power x minus 2 to the base 3 is defined, this value greater than 0 only. 3 power x minus 2 should be greater than 0. Log f of x is defined for only greater than 0. So 3 power x is greater than 2, taking log on both sides. Why? Because log 3 power x is greater than log 2. So log 3 power x means x into log 3 only, no? So x log 3 is greater than log 2. So x is greater than log 2 to the base 3. Why? Because log 2 by log 3 it will become log 2 to the base 3. X is greater than log 2 to the base 3 means x belongs to open log 2 to the base 3 to infinity. This one. Okay. In this, you understand, dear students, in this inequality, this is second one. Here I will give conclusion. What conclusion I am going to give is minus root 2 is less than or equal to x. That implies x is greater than or equal to minus root 2 is meaningless now. So if you take any value, it satisfies. That's why. And x is greater than or equal to 0, we are saying means this value is, we cannot, x square is greater than or equal to 0 means 0 is less than x is not possible. So we cannot take the negative values. Compulsory, what values we can consider? Wait a minute, dear students, I got call. Hello. Madam, right now I am in the classroom, madam. I know I have interest there, madam. Madam, in class lo answer class lo live class lo na dayachesi naaku aina interest లేదు madam. Sorry madam. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. So in this x is greater than 0 means we cannot take these values. What it comes in the real number line, it is minus root 2 plus root 2. Here 0 also will come. No, x is greater than 0 means from where to where you can take? From here to here only, no. Next, at the same time, negative values we cannot take. X is greater than 0 means. So this value, and from this we can interact minus infinity to plus infinity, even minus root 2 plus root 2 and 0 and log 2 to the base 3 is, and where it comes log 2 to the base log 2 to the base 3. Log 2 value is only 1 point something, no, so it will be here log 2 to the base 3. So from here to here, next it lies between closed mind. According to this, we can write like this now. So from this, what we can conclude? From here to here and from here to here. From this, we can conclude one important thing we forgot, dear students. What is that? Is not defined for all. This is defined for all. Defined for this means not defined for what? Define, not defined for. Not defined. X does not belong to, other than this reason, minus infinity to log 2 to the base 3 only, no? In this minus infinity to x is greater than log 2 to the base 3 means the less than values will be log 2 to the base 3. Next, from where to where it will be? X is greater than 0 means from root 2 to, we can consider these values are defined. So x values minus root 2 to plus root 2. It is defining now. Not defining from where to where? Minus infinity to open. Here only I will write it. Minus root 2 to plus root 2. This is defining for, not defining. X belongs to open minus infinity to root minus 2 union root 2 to even here also. Here greater than or equal to 0 less than or equal to means remaining is only greater than 0. Root 2 to infinity. So from where to where it comes? Okay, dear students. So from this, what is the common interval we get? The common interval is, this is A will come, this is B will come. So from that we can conclude that minus infinity to log 2 to the base 3 union root 2 to infinity. So this is A, this is B. So A is equal to log 2 to the base 3 and B is equal to root 2. So they are asking to find 3 power A plus B square. 3 power A means log 2 to the base 3 plus root 2 whole square. Log 3 power log 2 to the base 3. Whenever these two are equal, the answer is equal to 2 only. No, plus root 2 whole square is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Here little clarity is required, students. Why? Because function is not defined. They are making confusion us. That's why even myself also confused here. This is defining for. Till here is defined. From this step x is does not belongs to. From remaining it is not defined now. From log 2 to 3 to infinity, log 2 to the base 3 to infinity is defined. So the remaining values cannot be defined. That is only meaning. From here to here it is not defined. Next, we got completed this one. Now come to this question. Sine inverse of this one. So sine inverse lies between same now. Minus 1 is less than or equal to log x square by 2 to the base 2 is less than or equal to 1. So here base if you remove 2 power minus 1 will come. Is less than or equal to log also will going to remove. X square by 2 is less than or equal to 2 power 1. 1 by 2 is less than or equal to x square by 2 is less than or equal to 2. Multiplying by 2 it comes 1 is less than or equal to x square is less than or equal to 4. If you take 1 is less than or equal to x square, what happens? 0 is less than or equal to 1 x square minus 1. So that implies that x square minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. So x plus 1 into x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Next, if you take these two, x square is less than or equal to 4, x square minus 4 is less than or equal to 0, x square minus 2 square is less than or equal to 0, x plus 2 into x minus 2 is less than or equal to 0. So that means x lies between minus 2 and plus 2. So these two we write in the real and line. Here define only, dear students. They are asking directly domain. Here indirectly is not defining, means other than domain they are asking here question. So x plus 1 minus x minus 1. So minus 1. X is greater than, x is less than minus 1, less than or equal to minus 1. X is greater than or equal to plus 1. This is the first one. Next, x value lies between minus 2 and plus 1, plus 2. So what is the common interval? Clearly we are observing that this is the only common interval. Therefore domain. The domain of f of x is closed minus 2 comma minus 1 union closed 1 comma 2, which is there in the second option, dear students. In functions little like twists are there, but we need to, by practicing we will get the answer, dear students. Anyway, we'll go to another set of questions. next question. The range of the real valued function, f of x equal to log of 5 plus 4x minus x squared to the base 2, base 3 is, so options, open 0, 2, close 0 to close 2, open minus infinity to close 2, closed minus 1, 5. Another question, if f of x is a quadratic function, yeah, Sheikh Yasin, I am from Kannur. Previously I was in Hyderabad. Yeah. Quadratic function such that f of x into f of reciprocal of x is equal to f of x plus f of 1 by x. This is the standard result, dear students. Then f of 2 by 3 plus f of 3 by 2 under root is equal to, options are provided, 25 by 12, 10 by 3, 13 by 6, 41 by 20. The range of the function, generally range means what? F of x is equal to y. Y value is called the range of the function. X is input, y is output. Output values are called range. So x is input. If you substitute in place of x something in the given function, you will get y value, no? So that y value is called the range. Here also I want to make from domain to range. How we are going to calculate? See that. F of x I am taking as y. Y is equal to log of 5 plus 4x minus x squared to the base 3. This is the logarithmic form. We are going to convert into the exponential form. 3 power y is equal to 5 plus 4x minus x squared. So these values I am bringing this side. X squared minus 4x plus 3 power y minus 5 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation, no? In terms of x is there means definition of domain. But in terms of y, if I convert, it will be treating as range. So it is a quadratic equation, means finding the roots. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus. Here a value 1, b value minus 4, c value 3 power y minus 5. Minus b plus or minus means 4 plus or minus root over b square 16 minus 4 into a value is 1, c value is 3 power y minus 5 divided by 2a, 2 into 1. 4 plus or minus root over 4 and taking common. 4 minus 3 power y minus into minus plus 5 will come. Divided by 2. 4 bring outside, 2 will come. 4 plus or minus 2 root over 9 minus 3 power y divided by 2. 2 take common and cancel. 2 plus or minus root of 9 minus 3 power y by 2. This is x. I want range of this function, no? So, is defined only the root value, root when it will be defined greater than or equal to 0. Is defined 9 minus 3 power y is greater than or equal to 0. Whenever the values we are getting in the y, it is indirectly range. So 9 means what? 3 square minus 3 power y is greater than or equal to 0. So 3 square is greater than or equal to 3 power y. taking log on both sides. So log 3 square is greater than or equal to log 3 power y. So 2 log 3 is greater than or equal to y log 3. Both sides log 3 get cancelled. 2 is greater than or equal to y. That implies y is less than or equal to 2 only. No? So y is less than or equal to 2. Draw the real number line. 2 is here. Y is less than or equal to 2 means is it correct or not? So that implies that y belongs to open minus infinity to close to. This is range of f of x. Range of given function. So open minus infinity to 2, it is there in the close to. Is there in the third option, dear students. Now we will move to another question. This is this type of question we can expect in AP 2025 apeamcet, this model. Why? Because this condition is applicable for f of x is equal to 1 plus x square only, satisfying the given condition. The given condition. What condition is given? F of x into f of 1 by x is equal to f of x plus f of 1 by x. This condition satisfies for only this function. Now I want to calculate f of 2 by 3 and f of 2 by 3. So when x is equal to 2 by 3, f of 2 by 3 is equal to 1 plus 2 by 3 whole square is 4 by 9. So 13 by 9. When x is equal to 3 by 2, f of 3 by 2 equal to 1 plus 9 by 4. That is equal to 4 plus 9, 13 by 4. But they are asking sum of these two with square root. Square root of f of 2 by 3 plus f of 3 by 2 is equal to square root of 13 by 4 plus 13 by 9. Here 4, here 9. So 13 take LCM, 13 separately, 1 by 9 plus 1 by 4, that is equal to root over 13 into 4 plus 9 by 36, 13 into 13, 169 by 36, root 169 is 13, by root 36 is 6. So our value is 13 by 6, it is there in the third option, dear students. I hope you understand. This is very important trick. This is the standard result. You can utilize this important pointer, important trick. It will be applicable in limits also. Important point. Important point. That means points to be remembered. Yeah, please like and share to your friends also, those who are preparing for apeamcet or any competitive exam. Yeah, if it is completed, one more question is there. F of x equal to ax square plus bx plus c is an even function and g of x is equal to px cube plus qx square plus rx is an odd function, if h of x equal to f of x plus g of x and h of minus 2 is equal to 0, then 8p plus 4q plus 2r equal to, so first option 4a plus 3b plus 2c, second option a plus b plus c, third option 4a plus 2b plus c, fourth option 8a plus 4b plus 2c. So how to do these type of problems? But they mentioned here one information. What information they provided? They provided an even function and odd function. F of x is an even function. That implies that f of minus x is equal to f of x. Similarly, g of x is an odd function. That implies g of minus x is equal to minus g of x. Okay, dear students, I hope you understand. Now, h of x equal to f of x plus g of x. So what is f of x value? Minus f of x is equal to minus f of minus x only, no? G of x equal to minus g of minus x equal to g of x only, no? Am I right? So minus g of minus x. G of x equal to minus of g of x. H of x equal to. So but they are asking to find h of minus 2 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 2, substitute. F of minus 2. G of minus of minus 2 plus 2. Okay. So h of minus 2 value 0 only, no? F of minus 2. Wherever x is there, replace with minus 2. So what comes here? X square. So minus 2 square is 4a will come. Next, minus 2b plus c minus g of 2. So 8p plus 4q plus 2r. One minute, dear students, somewhere else. Yeah, here what we are going is, from here only we can get it a little. F of minus, h of minus 2 is there. H of minus 2, x is equal to, so f of minus 2 value, x is equal to minus 2, substitute. 4a minus 2b plus c plus 8 minus 2 is there. So minus, I think ax square minus bx is there in the question, and once again I will check it. Here we have to use this result, dear students. I forgot to use this results. Well, question is correct only. Once again I verified. Here also f of 2 is equal to f of minus 2 only, no? So wherever f of minus 2 is there, what I can do? F of 2 can I write? G of minus 2. G of minus 2 means minus g of 2. Okay. This result I forgot to use. That's why we are not getting. Minus g of 2. F of h of minus 2 is 0. That implies that g of 2 is equal to f of 2 only, no? That implies g of 2 means here x is equal to 2, substitute 8p plus 4q plus 2r is equal to f of 2 means 4a plus 2b plus c. That's what they are asking. 8p plus 4q plus 2r equal to 4a plus 2b plus c. 4a plus 2b plus c is there in the third option, dear students. I forgot to substitute these values in this. That's why we are getting a little confusion. I hope everyone understand till here. Any doubts are there? You can write in the comment box. In my free time, I can clarify that with a comment. Thank you for your support. Jai Hind, Maths with Panindra. Those who are watching first time, please like and share. Thank you all.